Hey guys, my name is Lost Carthanax, and this will be my first Let's Play. We're going to be playing Fallout 4. I think we're going to do this a little bit differently than I've seen a lot of people play Fallout 4. From what I've seen, a lot of them are stealth or melee builds. I'm going to try to do a guns blazing, so no stealth, no melee, just ballistic weapons. That's it. I have played this game quite a bit, but I started a new profile, no achievements, brand new, and I'm going to use this one exclusively for the Let's Plays that I'm going to be doing. There's going to be no mods for this. This is the Game of the Year edition, so it has all the DLCs. I have not done any of the DLCs, so I don't know what to expect really. I've seen a little bit of Nuka World, but that's it. If the audio is a little off, I can fix that by the second episode. But we're just gonna jump right in, and I will explain more as we go.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself. For my wife. For my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Alright. I do have to say that out of a lot of the video games I play, as far as an opening cutscene goes,
Changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
As far as the opening cutscene goes, it's a lot better than quite a few of the games that I played. Um, I really like the black and white that it goes through, and I also like just the amount of emotion that it shows. And but for this playthrough, we're gonna be playing as a guy. Our second playthrough, we're gonna play as the wife. So we're just gonna try to go through this pretty quickly. So I'm actually not going to spend too much detail on this. That seems like a pretty good start. Facial hair. I really don't have very much facial hair myself, so we're not gonna spend too much time on that. And I have extremely messy hair. So we're gonna go with the alpha male. Seems pretty close to what I have.
Haircut's really working for me.
I think that's good, considering we're gonna be wearing helmets a lot of times, so we're not really even gonna see what we look like. So that's gonna be okay, I think. I just want to change the color quick to that looks about it. And body. Like I said, he's gonna be a guns blazing dude. His backstory is he was in the military, so we're going to make him extremely muscular, I think. And that looks about good. So, yep. For the wife, I'm going to do a completely different playthrough than what I'm doing for him. So actually, before we even really get started, I just have a very specific way I like to play, and yeah, this is different from my other account. So pause, Pip-Boy. There we go. Jump. Sprint is good. VATS. Right bumper. Sneak. Left bumper. Now, I think that's gonna be it for this. Just make sure. Yep. Alright. For gameplay, we're gonna be playing on normal. I'm not familiar enough with the game, especially with all the DLC, to go any further than normal, so we're just gonna leave it at that for right now. If by the second playthrough I feel more confident with myself, we might bump it up a little bit, maybe go to hard, but very hard survival, that's gonna be way too much for me. Oops. There we go. Oh, and last thing, I'm sorry. Just because I'm going to be talking throughout a lot of this, we're just going to put on the subtitles. I always have subtitles on, so there we go.
Grognak the Barbarian in the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
Now, this comic book will stay where it's at. Another book you're probably going to want to take note of is the Your Special book was in Fallout 3. And that's going to be underneath here after everything happens. I'm not too worried about spoiler alerts for the main game, just because it's honestly a pretty old game, and there are a lot of Let's Plays out there. One of my favorite people who I've watched do playthroughs of this is his name's Grovana. If you like Fallout or anything Bethesda, I'd recommend you go checking him out. But I mean, I have nothing wrong with you telling people to go check out other YouTubers, because if they do a good job, then I feel they should be recognized for it. All right, so the salesman, if you just walk around and ignore him, he's just gonna stay there. He's just gonna keep buzzing that door, and that would just be annoying. So we're just gonna answer it.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
So the A button moves along the story the way it's intended to. B is like kind of the I don't know, the negative responses, you know, saying no and things like that. X is your like sarcasm,
I'm
and Y is to get more information. So I'll probably be giving you guys information where I feel it's needed.
Vault-Tec? Remind me again?
Why, we're about you, sir, and helping secure your future. You see, Vault-Tec is the foremost builder of state-of-the-art underground fallout shelters. Vaults, if you will. Luxury accommodations where you can wait out the horrors of nuclear devastation. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
We'll go with
What's
the
so
Y.
important?
Why, nothing less than your entire future. If you haven't noticed, sir, this country has gone to heck in a handbasket. If you'll excuse my language, the big kaboom is... It's inevitable, I'm afraid, and coming sooner than you may think, if you catch my meaning. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
If we've been pre-selected, I think there would be enough space. So we'll just go on with it.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Okay.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Alright, so now here's where we get to pretty much make our character. I don't know much of how New Vegas did it. I really haven't played New Vegas. I played Fallout 3 a few times. If I remember in Fallout 3, you had to read the Your Special book and choose your attributes that way. And you also took like a test, the GOAT, to choose like your skills and stuff. So a name you're gonna see me go through a lot with male characters in my playthroughs is going to be a fictional character I created that I use to write stories. He's the main character in a lot of stories that I write, and his name is David Carthanax. However, since I'm the Lost Carthanax, I'm not even gonna bother with the last name. So he's just going to be David. Now, like I said, this is a guns blazing run, so I would say he's going to need a little bit more strength to carry around guns, especially if he has to carry around a lot of them, and heavier guns to survive. Perception, which is your environmental awareness and sixth sense and affects weapons accuracy in VATS. So I see that as pretty useful. I did a trial of a guns blazing character, just a little bit. I got to like the second main quest, and it seemed to be going okay. So I'm going to use the build that I did last time, which was Strength 3, Perception 7, Endurance, which is your total health, and yeah, that's pretty much all I'm worried about is your total health. I put that as 7 as well. Charisma, I'm not worried about charisma, so I can just stay at 1. I don't really care about that. Intelligence, I think I had that at 3. Agility, the number of action points in VATS, that's pretty important, so we're going to put that up to 5. And then luck I think is not really important, but I think it's worth putting another point into. Intelligence, I'm just worried about. I mean, from what I've heard, the number of experience points you get isn't really that much more. So I'm only gonna put that at actually probably 2 and put it into agility. I would say. Nah, I think we'll throw it in perception. There we go. And yeah, I think that's pretty good there. So yeah, we're just gonna accept that.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
As you say through the door.
That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
I do like this fireplace. I just noticed that.
Absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
Alright, I'm going. Alright, we're just gonna play with our child.
How are the 2 most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit.
Man, you move quick. There we go.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park.
Okay.
Weather should hold up.
Oh, there we go. Ah, yeah, sounds fun.
Sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Somehow the door closed.
Followed by yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations. We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault now.
I do have to say I really like the pre-war world. It looks really good. They put actually quite a bit of detail in this. I mean, look, you can even like see individual leaves and stuff. It's not all just blended together. It just looks really good considering you only get to see it for sorry. You only get to see it for maybe 30 seconds if you just rush through it. But I like taking a look because you can see a lot of like individual actions. Like they're packing up and they're having a little bit of a hard time fitting everything in there. Tipped over motorcycle, someone left their luggage. Military's here with the pretty, I don't know, I think that would be like considered a tank. But oh, I didn't even know you can go past them. I wonder where the wall is here. Oh. Well, that's the first time that's happened to me, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure there's not a time limit you have to do, but I guess if you try to go outside of the world, that will happen. So, oh, Vault-Tec representative dude, he's still in front of our house. Okay. Or his car is anyways. Someone had to abandon their luggage there. Who are you? Postal Service. Oh, I don't know if our wife is... Yeah, our wife is following us. Okay. I didn't know if she ran ahead or not. That's a pretty nice way, actually, to prevent you from, like, going outside of where they want you to, rather than just putting a wall, an invisible wall there. And there's the Vault-Tec representative.
Stop me, sir! Okay.
If you're in the program, step forward.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Come on!
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the gate?
Oh man, I was gonna say something.
Keep moving.
I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I'll remember it, hopefully.
Step on the
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Hold on!
And of course, you know, as soon as we fill out the paperwork, that's when all the nuclear warheads start going off, right? No, you know, 2 months later or something like that.
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No need to worry, folks.
Huh.
We'll get
I
everyone
like that. They
situated
actually showed the counterweights.
Vault 111. A better future underground. Yes, up the stairs. Don't get all that crazy about that. Just this is safe now.
Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue around here if you just listen for it.
This way. Step over to the table.
You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
Thanks.
Just this way.
What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. Our home. Everything we had.
My mother and father down in D.C. Oh God, honey, what if they didn't make it?
How long do you think we'll be down here?
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
You see, I didn't notice these on my first playthrough, but these are kind of red signs right here. You know, bad things that something's going down.
Just step in here and put your vaults in. The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bastard. All right. Alright. So, you could just leave your wife in here. But I like to have her ring with me. So, we're going to open her up.
Come on. Oh, God.
And
I'll find who did this.
now you got her wedding ring. You see it in the top left corner.
I promise.
Alright. Non-potable water access. Okay. You can read the, where is it? It is back here, maybe? Yep. If you go through the terminal, it will tell you, like, how everything went wrong and how everyone's dead. Deceased, cause of death, asphyxiation due to life support failure. And they all have that, if I remember right. So everyone in here is dead, and you cannot activate these. Okay, everything over here is not too useful. I mean, you could take it if you want it, but I just don't see a point in doing it. Also, looting containers is different from Fallout 3, and I think it's different from Fallout New Vegas 2. It automatically tells you what's in there. There's nothing in this one, but you can either put stuff in it by... Man, I don't know what the actual controls are. So, but yeah, it'll tell you how to transfer and what button to take. But by transferring, you can throw stuff from your inventory in there and stuff from that inventory back. So, I think I'm naked now. I am naked. I don't know if I can fix that, to be honest. Probably not. Nope, looks like I messed up. Oh, well, it doesn't really give you much protection anyway, so it's fine. I can equip it later. Alright. And there's your first sign that something's going weird. And right here is your security baton. It is a melee weapon. I think this is medium speed. It does actually not bad damage. This terminal, I think, is the science terminal? Security terminal. You can pause that if you would like to read it. I'm just going through these and I'll let you guys pause it to read. If you need more time to go through these, let me know and I can wait a little bit longer. I'll only be reading the like important ones. Alright, that's everything in that terminal. So we're going to take the stim pack. Nothing in the desk. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Yeah, I think the only important thing is the stim pack. So we're going to move on. And... uh-oh. Get out of here. If you...
Roaches? What the hell?
If you're going to go through this on survival, I recommend you coming in here. There's a lot of bottles in here. I think you can use the bottles at this water fountain, which has no radiation. So it's a good place to refill water and have rad-free water. Radiation damage will not allow you to fully heal yourself to the point where you have radiation. So you'd have to use something like a Rad-X to get rid of the radiation, and you'd regain the lost hit points. Still not seeing anything I really need here. However, a cool thing is right here. If you go to play tape, there's a game called The Red Menace, which is just a remake of Donkey Kong. Oh, and I got an achievement. Future Retro. Play a holotape game. Nice. That's why I started a brand new account, so that way you guys can see the achievements as I get them. Alright, so let's see. Okay. Oops. No. I don't want to quit game. Oh, that's pretty neat. Alright. So I never really spent too much time on this. I just, you know, I saw it one time and I was like, oh, that's pretty... Oh, well. Alright, we'll try again. We'll go through to a game over, we'll say. Just gonna let that pass overhead. Oh. Oh. Well, that was stupid of me. I'm curious as to what the power armor does. I just want to see what that is. Maybe I'll put more practice into it off screen and I'll show you what it all is. Oh, did I mess up? I think I wasted the power armor. Okay, cool. I beat the first stage. Oh, I probably don't want to go up to that one there. Probably the smarter option would be to go up this one here. Oh, well, never mind. That might be game over. Yep, there it is. Alright. So we're going to quit the game. There. Now if you push, it says X right here to eject holotape Red Menace. If you push that, you bring it into your inventory and you can actually play it on your Pip-Boy. So that's a pretty cool thing that, you know, you get to just play it whenever. Just you get bored or want something different, you can play. There's the top 10 scores. Alright. Wait, what'd that say? Alarm indicates ammonia has been detected. Leave room immediately. Do not enter without hazmat protection. Okay. It's good to know. Unfortunately, I think something a lot worse has happened. Just saying. Alright, so that roach just got fried there. Get out of here. Oh, get out of here. Ow. Out. And drink water. Regain health. Alright. Now we get our first gun of the game, which is the 10mm pistol. When I do my stealth runs, pistols are my favorite guns. However, I'm not going to be using pistols all that much in this playthrough of the game. I'm going to be using rifles more. They're heavier. Generally, they do more damage. I just do those ammo rounds. We're going to pick those up, go back over here, continue explaining. Okay. So yeah, rifles are heavier, but generally they do more damage. Ammo's a little bit harder to find for them. However, I think I've kind of figured out a decent way to help ammo shortage. So this is the cryolator in here. I think there is a glitch to get it using your dog, but I've never done it because I don't know. But if you got master lockpicking, you can come back here and get it. I heard it's like a really good gun from some people, and I heard it's a really bad gun from others. So what we're going to do is preserved cigarette pack, 10mm rounds. That's what I want. I think that's pretty much everything in here that's useful to you. Okay, I had to grab the stim packs that were over there. Nothing else in here. I could have sworn there was a box of bobby pins somewhere, unless I already picked them up. I might have picked them up. Flip lighter. That's good because you need the oil. I think flip lighters also might have a gear or something in them that's also useful. Alright, so the Overseer's terminal. The Overseer is like the leader, the mayor of the vault. Alright, so Vault 11 instructions. Yep. Oh, Overseer instructions. Here's some information on the cryolator. Operations protocol menu, resin emittance. Staff duties. That's the same as what we saw before in that other one. All clear message. Mandatory shelter period. Okay. Overseer's log. Oh boy. Alright. October 23rd. Systems malfunction. Supplies running low. Whoops, I know I didn't give you enough time to read that second one. There you go. Alright, and mutiny. Okay. And open evacuation tunnel. That's what you want to do. Because that will allow you to leave. So we're going to take our 10mm out. And I'll show you what VATS is. So it gives you a percent of how much you, or how likely you are to hit. And also at the top it tells you how much damage it's going to do. Like if it's going to fully kill it. Like that one killed. And there I am, still naked. I need to get some clothes on soon. And I can also free shoot, which is what I'm going to be doing a lot of the time. Free shooting and VATS. Wow, okay. Die. You can also bash enemies with your guns. Rad roaches are... I particularly do it too because they are so weak, and pretty much at any level a bash will kill a rad roach. Unless it's like a legendary or something, in which case it might take a few. But for these standard rad roaches, just hit them. Conserve your ammo. Where is it? Oh, there you are. Get out of here. And here is your Pip-Boy. You're gonna need that. It is the I don't know what you would call it. The mascot, kind of. The mascot of the Fallout series. And then this gives you access to everything. So your maps, radio once we find it, what quests you're on, your workshops, your stats. I really don't pay attention to very much of all this stuff. Weapons, apparel, aid, miscellaneous, which is you find a lot of just random stuff throughout. A lot of things like skill books and like the games, holotapes, you find those all throughout here. Junk, you see, so the flip lighter will give you, if you break it down, will give you oil, a spring, and steel. Pre-war money will give you cloth. So this kind of stuff comes in handy when you get into crafting and working on settlements, which I will show you guys in a little bit. Mods for your guns and the ammo you are carrying. Ammo is weightless, so always pick up ammo. It shows you how much health you have, how your limbs are doing, your resistances based on your what you're wearing, and the damage based on your gun. It also tells you how close you are to leveling up. And that's pretty much it for that. So now we are going to get out of here.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Give you guys the best seat in the house. Alright. Now, here's a tip that I would give you, and I use it for a lot of Bethesda games. So if you saved your game right here, I mean, you can go a little bit further, just don't walk in there. But if you save your game right now, I'll show you why. I would save your game right here, and then after you're done saving, you can walk in here. And then if you ever wanted a new character, you could just go back to that save. You could skip the entire intro and just start over completely. You could change your appearance, change your attributes, change your name, change everything. So I'd recommend you save there. But yeah, it's just a little tip that I use for a lot of Bethesda games because they all do that. Particularly Oblivion is what I use it for. Alright, so we are finished. Exit vault.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault-Tec.
And there's an achievement. Alright guys, so I'm going to say that's the end of the video. We will be going to Sanctuary, which is down there, in the next video. Also, we are going to start looking for Sean in the next video. But I'm going to call that as the end of the video. And I will see you guys next time.